10X, baby. Okay, here we are. This is the credit game. I come to you Monday through Friday to give you most up-to-date information on FICO, credit, what's going on. You need to know credit like the back of your hand. You need to know credit like it's your kid's name. When someone says, hey, you should apply for this or do this, you better know exactly what to do and have knowledge, because knowledge is power. Not knowing is going to leave you in a world of a mess. But today's topic is going to be something that I'm going to do very quick, short, sweet to the point. You guys are going to love this one, so pay attention. How to remove collections and charge-offs. Now, why would Mike want to give this information away? They're like, wait, why would he give this? Because this is what I do. I love you guys, and I thank you for watching the channel. So here's what I'm going to talk to you about. How do we want to remove collections and charge-offs the fastest possible way? Let me tell you how to do this, okay? There's only basically 2 steps. You're like, well, this is 2 steps? This should be very easy. Watch this. Step number 1. To remove a charge-off or collection, you have to recognize that the credit bureaus are verifying the information, okay? The creditor, Chase or whatever the bank was that you got the loan from or the credit card from or whatever it is you got, reaches out to the credit bureaus and says, hey, can you verify this information? The credit bureaus then looks and verifies the information based on data. It's going to be either your phone number, it's going to be your address, or it's going to be your name, or maybe your previous history, whatever the case is. So, psychologically, think about this for a second. If we want to remove collections and charge off fast, what step will we take before we challenge the information with the credit bureaus? Ready for the answer? It's going to shock you. It's something that's so simple, but yet nobody does because they don't know. Knowledge is power. What you need to do is you need to remove any name, phone numbers, addresses, and employment that is associated with the collection or charge-off first before going to the credit bureaus. So, before you challenge ABC Collection or Chase credit card, if you were to able to remove, let's say your name was John Smith, and on your credit report you look and you see Johnny Smith, John Smith, Johan Smith, and Jesse Smith, you're going to see a bunch of aliases, right? You're going to see a bunch of addresses on your credit report that you've lived at for the last years, right? They're all on public record. They're going to be on your credit report. You're also going to see a bunch of phone numbers, okay, that you've had over the years. You're also going to see employment. Now, if you go back to the collection, when you applied for the collection, or I say collection, it is now, when you applied for the loan or the credit card or whatever the case is, and you can remember the address, the phone number, the job employment, and the names that you applied with, and remove those from your credit report first, then go to the credit bureaus and say, hey, I'm challenging this information as invalid, negative, obsolete, unfair, unduly incorrect information on my credit report. It's not mine. Now, when the credit bureaus go to verify the information, what do they have to attach to? It's not attached to your name. It's not attached to the phone number. It's not attached to employment. It's not attached to the address. So it makes it very difficult for the credit bureaus to actually verify the information if the information is not on your credit report. Okay? There is a specific form that we have here at the Credit Game that is specifically for removing that information off your credit report first. Guys, I'm telling you so much stuff here. This is unbelievable. There's an actual form that you would send in, okay, that is scriptured the right way, proprietary form, that is the correct way of sending it in, okay? Once it comes back and it says, hey, this has been removed, this has been removed, this has been removed, this is removed, meaning address, phone number, name, and your employment, they will remove that stuff for you because you have the opportunity and you have the right legally to remove that information if it's not on your credit report that you don't want it. So, we're going to remove the information, and then after we remove the information, then we go back to the credit bureaus, and then we challenge them with letter number 1, letter number 2, and letter number 3, which also are proprietary letters I've been using for the last 8 years to create a very, very successful company. Guys, this is the secret. Once you remove the stuff, then they can't verify it. It makes it very difficult. So now your deletion rate, where most hokey credit repair companies will tell you, I can get a few things off here and there per month, you got about a 70%, 80% deletion ratio on first round. because they are going to verify the information that's not there. And that's what the credit bureaus do. That's how they verify information. It's by verifying it and connecting it to addresses and phone numbers and names and employment. But if it's not there, and only keep the information that is accurate on your credit report. So if you have a phone number that's not attached to a collection or a judgment, if you have an address that's not attached to a collection or charge-off, if you have a phone number that's not attached to a collection or charge-off, and if you have your job employment that's not attached to either one of those, that one of each is what you want on your credit report. Okay? So everything else goes except for the ones that are not attached to collections and charge-offs. Guys, follow me? Once you do that, you submit the information, you submit letter number 1, boom, they come back. You should have about a 70% negative information because the information is negative now. And believe me, this is how the law works. FCRA says this: you have the right to challenge any information on your credit report that you believe is unfair, unduly incorrect, obsolete, or incorrect on your credit report. The onus is on them, meaning the credit bureaus. They have to verify. It's not your job. If you believe you're a victim of identity theft, if you believe that it's not your information, you don't recognize the company, you don't recognize the charge-off company, whatever the case is, you have the right to challenge all this information. But don't go right to the credit bureaus and challenge it without removing that information first. If you guys need help with this is what we do here. Every single day with the credit game, we change people's lives. Literally thousands and thousands of lives. We're the pioneer of the credit game. I've got the proprietary letters that I've learned over the last 10 years that are so effective in removing collections and charge-offs. And to have that proprietary letter, you got to get in the game here. So if you want in the game, I'm going to show you guys exactly how to do it. Give us a call. We'll share it with you. We'll get you on board. We'll fit the best program that you need. This is simple. This is the credit game. It's knowing the information I'm telling you right now. So literally you have all the information you need and then you can just execute, right? A decision to fix your credit is nothing. I can give you all the tools to fix a house, but if you leave them on the ground, the house doesn't get built. I can give you all the paperwork in the world and say, hey, here's what you need to do. But if you don't actually mail them off, which I show you how to do step by step, then you're not going to get your credit fixed. I have the information that you need. I have a golden lottery ticket. I want to hand it to you and say, hey, here, take this. But you got to take action. A decision to fix your credit is just a decision. It does nothing until you actually take that lottery ticket and bring it to the store and cash it in. I'm asking you to cash it in today so you can change your life, change your credit life, and change your financial future. Give us a call. Credit Game, 904-420-7772. I've got everything you need. I'll talk to you in a minute. Mike from the Credit Game.